Coach Aparicio here, and today I'm going to be talking about how, at least in the West, we are experiencing the end of the logical intelligence era. In my book, Already Aligned, the Codex to Remembering Infinity, there are 4 intelligence eras: the physical intelligence era, the logical, the emotional, and the spiritual. In the West, we are at the end, or at least starting to get at the end of the logical intelligence era. And what does that mean? Well, it means a couple things. The gifts of what the logical era brings us is that we have an explosion of science, an explosion of medicine, and technological innovation. It also means we have mass education, we have literacy, we have formalized schooling, we have preservation and categorization of knowledge, and we also have development of infrastructure and industrial power. But the corruption or the shadow of the intelligence era means that we over-rely on rationality and reductionism. There is an emotional and spiritual suppression in favor of scientific proof. There is a colonization justified by superiority theories. So we have racism, we have the religious wars, etc. And then we have the industrialization of war and mass destruction. This being weapons of mass destruction coming from the physical era, when we try to conquer nature and conquer each other. In the West, we are now experiencing what we are going through as the AI race. AI is going to completely take over a lot of mechanical jobs, repetitive jobs, accounting, computing, data analytics. It might even go so far to be the rationale of humanity. A judge in court, a professors, it can start to teach. A lot of us know that it already has started to teach. And it will also start to store all the knowledge, all the logical knowledge of humanity. There won't be a such thing as us forgetting our history or us not remembering anything because AI is going to do it. It is the apex of human intelligence. With that being said, AI, as we know, is growing at a exponential rate. AI becoming more evolved and eventually sentient is that it will allow humans to be what humans are. We are no longer going to sit and have to wonder if we have to move to another planet or if we have to understand the physics of something. AI is going to be the apex of that for us. If we have a problem, AI is going to be able to solve it just by us putting in the problem. So if the problem of humanity becomes, how do we get to Pluto? AI is going to understand and give us the solution on how to get to Pluto. It's not that AI cannot be corrupted, and it's not saying that there is not a dark side to AI. But what it does allow for humanity to do is go into what I call the emotional intelligence era. Once the physical and logical intelligence eras